Greetings, YouTube. It is Friday. Educational Roast Fridays. A Platinum 2 Kiriko by Olive Oil. Just kidding, it's Cole8 in the chat. Remember, get your games reviewed by spending 100,000 stream points and get it done live on stream and get it put on a video like this. Is that an enemy Reaper? No, you're red team. Dude, Spectator, whenever you import a code, it always puts you on red team. It's actually super annoying. In any case, let's begin this roast. Olive and Platinum, what can you do better on Kiriko? Cole8 says, full permission to roast. So, I will do just that. First of all, this is not a blunder. Is there a better place to open this game up? I think one thing people can learn in Platinum, especially at a Platinum level, is like, think about 3 possibilities or 3 possible moves you can make. You know, you can go, you know, move your pawn here, move your pawn here, move your pawn here, or move your knight first. All 3 of those moves are fine in this scenario. So dropping down here isn't a bad play. It's not a blunder, but there's a couple, you need to think about opportunities and potential other positions that could like have higher potential, if that makes any sense. In any case, dropping down here, not a blunder. Where else would you position? I'll give you 2 seconds. 1, 2. So in a game like this, I see my Reapers control the entire left side. That's strong. Right side is unconfirmed. So because right side is unconfirmed, if I drop here and hide, what the hell is happening to Kiriko here? Look at that hat. If I drop down here as Kiriko with this entire right side unchecked, you never know if like high elo tracers or somebody just pops over on the left side, or random like a hit scan comes over here and gets like a strong angle and kills you here. So a lot of times I would probably not drop here until I see all 5 people. If I start the game, I would jiggle this just to kind of reassess where people are. Reaper's got control there. I can still do my job and pocket my diva here, and I put myself in a lower risk of getting killed by Widow. Widow has fall off damage. She can probably one-shot you from here. Maybe this is far enough where you can no longer get one shot after the nerf. I'd probably start here, or alternatively, actually I wouldn't play here based on the circumstances. Playing down here also makes it harder to headshot the Widow. You don't have a clear sight because the Diva's ginormous mech back is blocking your line of sight. And one thing about Kiriko is like Kiriko's super good at contesting Widowmakers. It is infinitely easier to headshot someone when you're on the same elevation. For example, if I'm on the flat ground here, I can keep my kunai's head level here and just jiggle. I don't actually have to like move on the y-axis because like Kiriko is the same height as most heroes, so you just generally keep your kunai's head level and you'll randomly get dinks. If I'm on this elevated platform, it gives me the chance to dink both Ana, or I jiggle here and I can actually pressure this Widow to not peek while simultaneously healing the Diva. It's just food for thought, you know what I mean? And when some people go like, yeah, how do you get like lots of consistent headshots? That's the secret. You play on the same high ground. You like climb up. If you like wall climb and drop down, you'd probably just hit a body shot, right? Different elevation means you have to work with the y-axis, makes it harder, but same elevation means easy headshots. So anyways, not a blunder, but just to consider standing here because you haven't cleared right side, you can still heal Diva, and it's easier to headshot Widow. That's just a simple analysis. And you're doing the thing where what a lot of supports do. It's the habit I always mention in all these educational roasts, where people just love walking forward to low HP people. I do it sometimes too. I catch myself and I try to like break that habit. Sometimes it is the right choice to like walk closer to the tank, but a lot of times, I don't know, it's just a support tendency. Someone's low, I want to get close to you. It's a support habit. Do you need to? Not really. Anyways, this is fine. Now you need to spam your kunais in between right now. Okay, 1, knife. Nice. Good knife. There you go. Okay, you're healthy. I would take a new angle right now. Or I would look to start challenging their other people, because like this is where you have to be proactive. You see your Diva, like people in Platinum here, you realize you have a pick and they're not like capitalizing or punishing. This Diva is way too passive. I think your soldier recognized, we got a pick, let's do something. And he starts walking forward, but your Diva's like, I'm gonna stand right here out of everybody's effective range. Diva has no effective range at this distance unless she gets really close. You sit here in Matrix and like take space, but like once you have an advantage, you have to press it. Oh, she's doing something. Okay, now this guy's caught out. All right, good job. Good job, Diva. Sort of, not really. So I know this is a your VOD review, but like I guess this is for helpful for other Divas. And just general gameplay, you take advantage of capitalize on the advantage you're given that you just took. But simply, it looks like it's your Baptiste's fault, but it actually isn't. I would say it's more your Diva just playing so passive. This soldier has no chance to shoot like that for free if she was a bit more aggressive and trust that you follow. Dude, that soldier was just able to stand here and shoot, and Diva just ripped him apart, or because the timing was so bad on the divas. She went after the fact, once the Baptiste died and lost the support. Damn it, Seth. Was that your duo partner? Hopefully not. I'm roasting him too. In any case, you're playing okay here. You don't have to back up. Just stay forward. What are we turning around for? That's another example of pressing your advantage. You pushed everybody forward. Maybe you were like, you heard something or you're scouting, sure. But like, now that you have the advantage, you have the point, you let your diva almost get demeched. This is an easy way to just like continuing, not to just heal, but like you could just spam their door and you can randomly get a pick right here. This is a pretty good angle. You can stand right here on the stairs and just like hide half your hitbox. I think in Apex and other games, they call this, what do you call it? Gunspot? Head hitbox glitching or some shit like that? Whatever. You know what I mean? Head glitching. That's what you call it in other games. This is a decent angle right here. You just basically just tuck in. You could do both. Like if you stood right here, you could pocket, and just be chucking. Look at this. Ooh, you might have randomly killed this Ana just by just standing there and chucking kunais. Okay, the visor. Now we're letting them become proactive. You can Kitsune, but look. Oh. You could just Kitsune this. All right. Too passive. All right, that's the first big blunder. Like this was like, it wasn't a blunder to be super defensive and not peek. That's just missed opportunity. Like a missed piece. You didn't take the piece. I guess missing a piece is a blunder, but like, do you see how you kind of just let them walk and just take back everything because people here just get so scared. You guys did get anti though, to be fair, as you already Suzu'd earlier. The lamp came out, the soldier had the visor, nothing, you have to come around left. You see low and you TP, but that's a little risky. If anything, you could just TP quickly here and pop Kitsune and just let this guy run through Kitsune visor. And that would probably be the thing to play off of. This fight was long enough that you can assess that this was probably still worth it. So I would have popped my ultimate there if I were you. All right, you still have it now. Okay, fire some kunais. You already have your ultimate. It's good to top off, but you're actually running with Baptiste. So like if you had like a Lucio or like someone who was like lower healing, you can. Soldier's also a third healer. This thing got buffed to 40 HP per second. That's more than like Tree of Life. I swear to God. You need to be pressuring way more. There's just too many missed opportunities right now as Kiri. There you go. Good shot right there. That headshot, great. Forces them to back up. It puts pressure on their Mercy and Ana to top off their soldier. It makes the soldier not peek. By simply just hitting a kunai, it makes a lot of space for your team. This is fine. Good Suzu, actually. Huge. Good shots. Shoot. Nice. You didn't need a TP there. You could have just you could have just kept pressuring. You killed 3. I mean, it's not gonna matter here because you're 5v2, but like, it's just, I can see the habits. You have the habit to defensively back it up when you don't need to, and take those recommendations. Press the advantage. Think about the alternative angles. Okay, that one we might have tunneled a little too long because then they just walked up main. Nice headshot though. You did land one headshot here. It's not bad. So what their Kiriko did is what I would have done here. When this game starts off, I usually don't play Kiriko on this map anymore. I usually just play Ana and Bat. But like if I play Kiriko, I would just climb up here. This is the same flat ground. It's much easier to go for the thing. Do you see what their Kiriko did? Their Kiriko climbed up. See what she did? You could at least challenge that. Jiggle, and use this piece of cover. Try to land some dinks. But then their Reaper rushed down. That onus is also on your... oh no, you're on Mercy now. Never mind. Or no, you're not on Mercy. You're still on Bap. It's on the Bap to lamp himself and also keep himself alive there. All right, let's see what we got.
This is your lucky day.
Might not have needed to Suzu that. This diva is taking so much damage. It's actually painful. That's kind of not your fault. This diva is just allergic to defense matrix and allergic to hiding and tucking to the left and taking some cover to wait to getting topped off. Like, I can roast you, but like at the same time, I'd be frustrated if I had this diva on my team. Sorry if that's your friend, but man. But again, you can't control what your teammates do, so what can you do in the situation? Be proactive. Pop your ult here. Good. Good, Suzu. You nice. So I see you TP there to get the cleanse off, to get the anti off you. That was a good attempt. The execution was pretty close. The timing was a bit off. Maybe if you could have gotten yourself, you didn't have to burn your TP like that, but that was okay. You had to play make, and then they had to play make back. If you didn't pop Kitsune, they just like walk all over you. You had to give that one a fair shot. Hey, are you ping this to your team? I would ping that. Yeah, they just have no idea. I don't know if you're pinging or calming that. I don't, maybe they wouldn't have even responded to the ping, but at least it was worth a shot. I'm guilty of not pinging everything, but like that one was like... I'd ping that one. Nice. I respect it. Tap it. Okay, so based on my suggestions, where would you go right now? I don't know. I don't care what you did, like in this game, but what would you do now? Knowing the recommendations I gave you. Positionally, follow Diva's not a bad idea, but like, where do you go from here? Positioning wise, back up top. Definitely go to left-hand pillar. This thing? No, this is not here. No, this point's pointless. You have two options. Anything but the middle point. Standing here is useless. No, the mini. This one, that's too defensive. This one wouldn't be a blunder. This is the super safe option, but like, one of the best ways to climb is to be proactive. Their roof is what I would do first, actually. That's actually what I would do, Venomous. They don't have a Hanzo, and they haven't given you a reason to like be afraid of their hit scan so far. When you play against other DPSs, you can push the limits until they give you a reason to punish. In Platinum, you get away with what enemies let you get away with at any rank. So I would probably, like, especially because you just cleaned up a kill, they're gonna wait to regroup with everybody, so they're all gonna be like unorganized. This is the super, like, the higher level, highest level play. You're so safe on Kiriko that you can jump up, climb up here and just jiggle and just pressure, build up your ultimate, and then if you get a kill, great. If you just body shot them, that's fine. Any support player who comes out and sees people are low, it just like pressures them so much, especially in Platinum. A lot of people get overwhelmed at this rank. When you're an Ana, you're like, your Junker Queen, their Junker Queen takes like a few shots from you, and they're like, heal me, supports, and the support's like, I'm trying, I'm dead, wait for me, come back and spawn. You have to like get in their heads too, so that's how you, like, you know, absolutely own in every possible way. You would go out here, jiggle, 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 shoot, jiggle, jiggle, it folds, and then you TP out if you're really in danger, but you can probably just drop without burning any cooldowns. The other play option is to come out here, depending on like how much you respect the enemies. That's my option. The other option that I could potentially go, depending on the team, is right here. This is a good spot where you can hide a lot of your head, and you can actually throw some kunais and some pretty right down here, and like a lot of them end up walking into it. So let's see what you choose. Okay, sort of that one, yeah. This is not the bad one. This is not bad. Like, it's fine. It's not, again, these are not blunders, but like, you know, where can we push more where it hurts? I would not do that. There's a tendency, I mean, I still do it too sometimes by accident. I still make these mistakes, but we had to like cut those, reduce them as much as you can. That was very incredibly high risk. Yeah, and you have no escapes now. You TP'd in Suzu, and then you just got owned. As soon as I saw you do that, you actually got punished for it here. Okay, so that's okay. You died to it, you got punished. What do we learn from this? That diva was low, and your instinct was to TP and Suzu when all 5 of them are coming out right here. And then if I'm the enemy and I see a TP'd Kiriko Suzu like this as a Junker Queen, I'm like, oh, I'm just pressing W on her. All you needed to do, yeah, was just like slide over to the left and probably just like heal from there. But yes, that diva would frustrate me. It's not all on you, but like, you know, the highest level of agency is what you can do and what you control. What diva did was out of your control. Your TP was still your choice there. Evidently, okay. Okay, so remember the tip earlier when I said the flat ground? The same elevation is the easiest to get headshots in. There's a little bit of a little elevation here, but you're on this part. They're on this part. You keep that shit head level, and you just strafe, and you just spam, and you're just gonna get dinks. Which I think you're about to do right now. Ding, 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 ding. Look at that. Dink, dink. Good. Alright, you can take the off angle, go for some digs here. Nice. Okay. I would have actually stayed. Why? If I'm in this position and I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't see the Kiriko, but I can assume Kiriko's back there. They are not looking at you. You have a Baptiste. Maybe I would have TP'd if I had a Lucio or something, or someone who didn't have like a lot of healing, but you have a Baptiste with lamp, regen burst, and Bap can like keep them up yourself. You could just stand here. You killed one. I would have just stayed right here, shot them a bit, and then swung out here, challenged the Kiri, shot the Mercy. And these two are going to be dead because they can keep pressuring forward. But now you had a strong angle and then you lost it. If I'm right here, You challenge this res. Bing, bing. If they get the res, all right, then you leave. You know, it's not terribly wrong that you went to save your teammates, but another missed opportunity. I would have just kept the pressure up. You're already up a 5v4. That Mercy is stuck in a res. Mercy's not healing while she's resing. It's a 5v3 for a moment. They're a little low, but your BAP has lamp. You wait until they focus you too. Yeah, you TP out if they turn around and focus you. That's true. Yeah, it's not a bad play, but there was a better play. That's a better way to put it. Good, keep it up. Keep it up here. Don't be afraid. Yeah. Queen's about to die. Good headshots. Good stuff. I know you hear the Reaper. Good. Good sense. Good ears. Good ears. You challenge. You don't have to chase him. Why are you playing it? Why are you going into his range? He might die now. As soon as I saw you do that, I knew you were in trouble. You just played into his effective range. This guy dropped. You would just stand. It takes a long time to cap. This is enough time. You just stand here. He does air from a certain distance. You walked into his effective range here. I don't need to say anything else. You knew exactly what you did wrong there. Reaper's a shotgun. This is the educational roast. He used shotgun. You have long range, no damage follow-up kunai. Okay, so this is a bit defensive here. You can accomplish the same thing. You're just healing and there's not much happening. This is not proactive enough for my liking. This is okay, but like it's so incredibly passive. This also exposes you here. Oh, actually your Reaper teleported there. And you don't know if they're coming out this door, so I don't like standing here. I would probably just, you either stand here to the left and you jiggle and just spam kunais down here, or honestly, they're so healthy. You could probably just like stand right here and just keep chucking kunais. Like I would stand right here, pew, 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 pew. There's a shield in front of you, pew, 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 pew. Everyone's still healthy. I can still heal here too. I can still pocket, and there's this thing. Oh, this spot is still good, pew. I would still DPS. I would still be here. I would still be here. There's a lamp. I trust your teammates. With the window? Oh, I think this fight would have been over if you were standing here, ignoring the one person that's going on to point. You think you have to worry about this Reaper, but like you actually don't. He's trying to back cap and he's leaving your team in a 5v4. His team in a 5v4. If you were here on this strong angle, you would have cleared all three of them. Pew, pew, pew. And then Reaper just gets jumped on at the end and flips back. Again, no. Because... Oh, wait. Yeah, and your Reaper went for him anyways. It wasn't, you didn't even have to turn. Oh, the Reaper's also AFK. Okay. Wait, your Reaper went for him? Oh, you started doing the same thing again. Oh, you jumped down to challenge him. And your Reaper went here. So you left your team in a 4v3. So you can both 1v1 a Reaper who can Wraith and probably get out. And you made the same mistake again because you went up close and almost died again trying to challenge him up close. I would consider this a blunder. You can let the Reapers go like fist each other and Wraith to each other or whatever. You let them do it. Your Reaper can stall the point. You take the 4v4 here with the positional advantage where you choke them out in this room. You're not supposed to let them out. The fact that they got out is not good. This window was here. You could have spammed and killed their backline. Yeah, I don't like this play at all. You can kill him. You can kill him. Nice. You kind of see the things I'm continually pointing out. Hopefully this will like kick in the next few games. You can pop your Kitsune here. I would pop Kitsune. It's final fight. It's defensive. See, this Genji would have been fighting by himself. Okay, luckily your Reaper turned it around. So it's 90%. You know they're panicking. They have to go touch. As soon as I saw them here, I would have just popped Kitsune right here and then let you and your Ramatsu kill everybody here. These guys are out of position, panicking and touching. A lot of people panic and touch at the last second, giving people a disadvantage in other fights because they're not coordinated enough, especially in Plat and under. Take what they give you, and then just these guys are just doing backline stuff. Don't worry about them. But luckily, your Ramatra is cooking now. Much better on Ramatra than Diva. Anyways, that is it for the game. GG's. But I feel like there was a lot I pointed out there. Hopefully, everybody else who's a Platinum Kiriko or under learned a few things. Just two or three pretty bad mistakes. Everything else is just a lot of missed opportunities. There's lots to learn, for sure.